What's up, you guys? It's Raven. If you didn't already see by the name, sorry. Today's video is just gonna be a cute little summery bronzy makeup look with a poppin' lip. I wasn't too sure about this lip, but I'm glad I went ahead and did it. I think it's like kind of flowing together with the outfit. It gives the outfit a little bit of vibrancy. These colors are really like muted and deep, and I just wanted to bring something a little bit more festive to the look, something that's really appropriate for the season. And also, let's talk a little bit about self-love. Let's talk a little bit about self-appreciation, valuing yourself, and knowing your worth. If you guys haven't already seen, I do have like a video out on my domestic violence story. That video, just the views just keep going and going, and honestly it means a lot to me because the video is going, people are watching it obviously, and people have been DMing me, reaching out, sharing their experiences, saying that they're really grateful that somebody that was like them put the video out. When I say like them, I'm honestly surprised by the number of young black girls who have reached out. That is really not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting from the video response wise, but it wasn't that. So it's just kind of shocking to me that so many sisters, so many people, you know, that are like, you look like me, you behave like me, you sound like me, like you're into makeup, you're into beauty, like you're a normal ass girl, and you went through some stuff, and they're like, me too, sis, like I'm going through the same situation, or I just got out of a situation, whatever. So this is not to discredit anybody else who has been reaching out. I'm just saying, like, obviously when your people who look like you reach out to you for something on this kind of scale, it is shocking. If they reach out to you about anything, it is always going to be shocking, because it's like looking in a freaking mirror, you know what I mean? Anyways, I don't want to ramble too much, so let's go ahead and just tune into this video. It should be a crime to get on camera and be this ugly. Alright, so let's go ahead and just jump right in. I'm using the Rose Gold Rescue Cream from Bliss. Like I said, I love this moisturizer. However, with it being summertime, well, getting ready to go into summer, it is a little bit thick, but I just like how it soothes and nourishes my skin. And I just kind of been like all over the place, and I've been trying to focus on like getting better, getting my strength back, walking again. So sometimes you gotta take a little breaky break. I say this like I'm some big old YouTuber, like nobody knows who I am. I'm gonna take the LA Girl Pro Concealer, Pro Coverage Foundation. I've got Warm Caramel, and then I have Tan. I'm also gonna use this little sample of the Becca Backlight Primer. I just use this honestly to get rid of it. Like, I've had it for so long, and it's just like, instead of throwing it away, I'm just like, why can't I just use this up? You feel me? So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my domestic violence video. The reason why I'm even coming on here today is because I just want to say that the outpour of women who have messaged me, who have been like, you know, I've been in similar situations, my relative has been in similar situations, so on and so forth, that response, I can't even tell you guys how happy it makes me. It makes me happy because when I first posted that video, it was a little bit nerve-wracking because, like, it's very vulnerable, right? Like, I'm telling you guys about, like, how, like, my ex, like, beating the shit out of me, and how I ended up with a spinal injury because of it. Like, that's a really, like, putting myself out there, you know? And because it's the internet, you know, like, he could take that and do like whatever he wants with it, you know, if he was to come across it, which I don't really foresee him doing, but who knows. And I just wanted to say, like, thank you guys for being so supportive, you know. Thank you for sharing your stories with me. Thank you for letting me in on bits and pieces of your life also, because you let me in. It just let me know that, like, I already knew that I wasn't alone in the situation, but it was just another reminder that, like, I'm really, really not alone in this, you know? It's just nice to be like, I mean, it's unfortunate that it happens, you know? So, it's so common, but it's nice to just know that there's other people out there who have gone through similar situations, and I'm not alone by any means. Connecting with people over trauma and tragedies, it happens. I would rather meet people like at a coffee shop or like at a Facebook group or something kind of calm, but people do meet and build relationships from traumas and tragedies. It happens, you know. People they sorry, I'm looking for my makeup wipes. People do, I have one left, amazing. They connect, you know, they connect with people who have gone through something similar, and it's almost like they find refuge in their stories. It's not okay when your foundation looks this bad. It's just a part of life. As far as like, sorry, I know I'm like all over the place, you guys. I'm like looking for caps and just like doing a lot of movement. Sorry. It happens, you know. But the good thing is that we come together and we get through it together. And a lot of times you'll find advice and you'll find things that will be helpful to you that you can take away and apply them to your situation. Like, for instance, some girl posted in this Facebook group that I'm in, and she's like, you know, online dating has really, really messed up the dating game. And I'm just gonna do my eyebrows real quick, and then I'm gonna like, I think I'm gonna highlight, no, I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm gonna highlight, contour, bake my face, and then I'm gonna do my eyes, because the eyes are gonna be like so simple and glowy. Like, it's not gonna be anything crazy. I don't expect a whole ton of fallout, so don't have like a huge mess to clean up afterwards. But anyway, she posted in this Facebook group, and she's like, online dating has a kind of messed up dating, like, and meeting people in real life. And I was like, I totally agree. You know, I met my ex online, and I'm not gonna lie, like, if you saw that video, you will know, I had really, really bad vibes at first. And because, like, I was going through a financial struggle. I had so many opportunities to make money. I was a makeup artist. I did hair. Like, I could have been making so much money, but I was not applying myself. I was getting like really bad anxiety. I didn't have a car, and like clients would want me to come out really far. I had opportunities for really dope paying gigs and photo shoots, but I'm like, how am I gonna get there? By the time I would get like a rental car, it would take half of my pay. So I'm like, it's not even worth it. But I mean, I'm just, all that to say, like, I had so many opportunities to make money, and this dude like pretty much was just flashing his money from the beginning, and I was just like, yes, daddy, take care of me. That was my thing. Like, and if you live in LA or you live like in a big city, you'll know, man, like, it's so expensive to live there. And so I just became so greedy and like gold diggerish. I can't even lie. Like, I really just kind of like I almost like, I feel like I gave up on myself, because I was such a like money hungry, like, boss bitch. Like, you gotta go for the dough, like, get your own pay, girl. And then I ran into this dude, and I was like, fuck that. Like, he can take care of me. He's got it, obviously, but he really didn't have it. Everything was like not in his name, and like borrowed, and it was a mess. And you don't want to be with people like that. You want to like be able to like sustain yourself, like take care of yourself, you feel me? You don't want to be with somebody who is like always like flashing their pay, always flashing their money in front of you, because A, you don't always know how they're getting it. You don't want to get caught up in no shit. And B, like, you just, if anything happens to them, like, you want to be able to like recover and like fend for yourself, you know what I mean? Like, you never want to just place yourself in somebody else's pockets, pretty much. All right, while I carve out my brows, I'm gonna just do some color correcting on my face because I want this concealer to sit for just a little bit. So these are the Morphe concealers. I've got C 4.45 and then I've got C 4.25. 0.45 is a little bit more peachy color corrector, and then the 2.25 is a little bit more golden, like a highlighter. Everything has pretty much like kind of settled. However, I mean, I'm still dealing with the aftermath just like a little bit. My ex, for whatever reason, he's like obsessed with making fake pages with my name or my business name. Like, I'm going through a rebrand right now. In my business, it was called The Mink Shop. And he made, and it was just The Mink Shop on Instagram. And so he made a fake page called The Mink Shop LA. Like, what the fuck is the point of that? What are you getting from that? So stuff like that is still going on, and it's really weird, and it's uncomfortable and very unsettling. However, I'm just kind of pretending like, I don't know, like I don't see it. I reported it so many times to Instagram. Instagram, of course, isn't doing anything about it because Instagram really doesn't care about us at the end of the day. And so since nothing is happening or coming from that, I'm just like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't. What do you want me to do? Yeah, that is pretty much the only drama that I kind of have from this. Other than that, like, I'm doing great. I'm healing up nicely. I started physical therapy so that I can start walking on my own again. If you're not aware, like right now, I feel like I'm having deja vu, but right now I'm using a walker to get around. I had a cast on my foot for like 3 months, and I finally got that taken off like 2 weeks ago. And so now I am at 50% weight bearing. It'll be 75% on Monday, and the week after it'll be 100%. So once I hit that, I can start using like some equipment to start training me to get from the walker to like walking on my own 2 feet. I'm not gonna lie, like it's kind of scary because you start, I mean, you know, you have your body, like your regular normal body for so long, and then something happens and your body's not the same, and then you go back and you do things to start getting back to like the old you, like what's normal to you, and it's such like a weird process. My body is going through so many things, so many changes. It's been interesting. It's been interesting seeing what the body can do, how much your body can handle, the way that it heals, how like if you break a bone, how like you can like fuse things back together. I'm just like, this is some like Bill Nye shit. I ain't know nothing about this. But yeah, it's just been like a very eye-opening experience. But most importantly, I'm grateful that I've been able to connect with people who, like I said, have gone through the same thing or are in a situation. They're like, thank you like for posting this video. You kind of gave me the green light, like no shade, but like don't end up like you, girl. So that was the point of the video. That's what I wanted to accomplish. So I'm not mad at that, and I'm never mad at anybody being like, I don't want to end up like you, like I'm gonna get out now, because that's exactly my point, you know, like don't end up like me, don't end up, you know, with an injury. And oh my gosh, like can you imagine, like dude, I could have died. So I'm also gonna be using the Jackie Aina palette, really focusing on like the warmer colors and like the golds and whatnot in this palette. Yeah, like I was saying before, like dude, I could have freaking died. You know, that was a really scary situation, and I'm so glad to be out of it. There was just so many times where I would look at him and I'd be like, you know how you get to that point where you're like, dude, like you're not even freaking cute. Like how have I been putting up with this for so long? Like you're not hot. You're short. Like, and dude, like I'm not like really one for body shaming, but he was so overweight, like he was so big. It's like it was unhealthy, and that just, it didn't work with my lifestyle. It didn't work at all. So to have all of those things that like I did not want in a partner in my face, like short, unhealthy, mentally and physically, like how could I have been around a person for so long who has so many traits of what I didn't want? It was weird. It was so weird. He wasn't like independent by any means, and this is not like, I'm not trying to make this about him. I'm just letting you guys know like what I was really going through, like what I was really dealing with. And I just cannot even believe that I put up with that shit. Like, bitch, what the fuck? Yeah, guys, that was such a strange period. And like I said, I'm just making this video because I want to express my gratitude. I'm just taking this like dark brown eyeshadow and popping it on the outer third corner. Nothing fancy. I just wanted to express my gratitude and how supportive you guys have been. Like I said in the beginning, I don't have a big YouTube channel. I mean, obviously I have like 115 followers. Like, it's not a lot of people, but the people who comment and give feedback and who message me, like DM me on Instagram, that's who I'm checking for. That's who I'm talking to. So I mixed Burkina and Fulani my outer corner. I'm gonna take my Rose Gold Rescue Spray and I'm just gonna spray this eyeshadow brush. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna use this shade Zam from the Jackie Aina palette. But yeah, ladies, like, and gents, honestly, like, guys, don't sell yourself short. You deserve the best of the best. Like, you do not deserve somebody who is shaped like freaking SpongeBob SquarePants. Like, what was I thinking, dude? And I would say like, oh, this isn't Sebastian, this isn't to like fuck this guy, man. Fuck this guy. With the way that he's like harassing me with making fake pages like Raven MUA, like AAAA, like who does it? This is Fluffy from ColourPop. She's so cute, right? I'm obsessed. I really like these little super shocky eyeshadows from ColourPop. I'm gonna try to blend some of this down using edges from the Schmecky Schmina palette. So yeah, babes, like I said, I really just wanted to come on here and let you guys know, like, please know your worth. Thank you for the outpour and the, you know, the great feedback. At some point, you gotta choose, like, to be happy. You gotta choose your own happiness. Nobody's going to just give that to you. It's like, so please don't take this as me, like, venting or, like, talking about him to, like, close a chapter or, like, just get off my chest or anything. My shit talking is very natural and it's just kind of coming out, and I'm just telling it like it is. Like I said, dude, you deserve to be with somebody who is not built like a 4x4 and who will not bite you and yell at you and be demeaning towards you, and whose titties don't bounce unless they're a girl when they're like frustrated with you. Like, can you imagine somebody like trying to yell at you and they're just like a dungeon dragon? Like, dude, there's some really fucking scarred, messed up people in this world. I'm taking those same dark browns and I'm just gonna shade right underneath, like right on the outer third corner. This is gonna be so hard for me because I like always stab myself in the eye. Use Inglot liner, the gel liner in number 77 if you want like the ultimate black gel payoff. Like, if I give you any advice, you take it. Definitely take that. I'm gonna wipe this baking powder off and spray my face. I feel like this has been on for way too long. Spray. I always do this before lashes and eyeliner, because even if the eyeliner is waterproof, like I just don't want to get water in it, and the lashes, like the glue and whatnot, everything's waterproof, but still, you know, I ain't taking no chances, you know. All of this to say, guys, like, self-love is the most important. Like, if you don't love yourself and you don't let it be known that you value yourself. Because you can say that you value yourself all day, like I did. But when it came down to displaying it, like, look at the kind of people that I settled for. Look at how easy it was for those people to sweep me off my feet. Oh, you have a couple of dollars? I have money too. Like, that made no sense at all. Like, I was struggling, but I just wasn't dead ass broke. I just wasn't making wise decisions with my money, and yeah, that's why I was struggling. People only do to you what you allow them, and that was just I'm taking the shade credit. You can see I indented it. That one kills me every time. People will only do what you allow them to do. That was a really tough pill for me to swallow, because you know, you want to feel like the victim, and you are. You want to feel like you're not to be blamed, but you gotta hold yourself accountable. I'm not gonna say it like, oh, you gotta have some fault in it, because fault is a word that kind of triggers people, but you have got to hold yourself accountable. I had to hold myself accountable and say, hey, like, you're attracting these kind of men, and you have to stop doing things that attract them. AKA, you have to stop being so, like, doe-eyed when it comes to money. Like, if you flash like a couple hundred in my face, like, don't be like a deer caught in the headlights, like you've never seen it. Like, that's not practicing self-love, like using people. So I'm just like kind of like a hypocrite. Like, I was putting myself on a pedestal and telling myself how great and awesome and amazing I was and how I deserved the best, but then I was dating like the worst shitty men possible, all because of what they could offer. Like, it just didn't make sense. I don't know what phase that was exactly, like what I was really going through, but I tell you one thing, I tell you that it served me absolutely no purpose. It didn't do anything but end in physical pain on an operating table. I'm taking the Goddess lashes from my brand. Love these. Also with the applicator, so it makes it really easy to just pop the lashes on. This is really gonna help you to take your eyelash game to the next level. Like, I swear, it's the perfect shape, the perfect size. I cannot work without these. You don't have anything like sharp to point you. This is just soft and will grip. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my wig on, put my top on, get dressed a little bit, and I'm gonna come back and do the lips, because I'm not really sure what lip look I'm gonna do, but we'll get there in a second. Ow, ow! Let's go ahead and finish this off. Let me open up my little bag of goodies here. Alright, so cork liner, always, before anything. This is a color from a brand called IGXO. I don't know what this shade is. It doesn't have on the packaging, but I'll find it and I'll link it down below for you. I don't know. This, I don't know, guys. I don't know what this color. It's different. Give like one more layer at the top and then we're done. Some concealer on a flat brush. And voila, you got yourself a perfect pout. Okay guys, so the very last step, I feel like this tutorial is long as hell, sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and highlight our face. We're gonna use the Tribe Highlighter Volume 2 by Juvia's Place. She's a lot more golden and I'm really feeling her. So we're gonna use that. I like that this has a mirror too. Like, of course my mirror is filthy, but it's not the point. The point is that it's there. Oh! Bitch, I can't even. Like, who is she? Who did that? Who did that? You. You did that. Like, I can't take. Alright, you guys, so that is it for the final look. Let me give you a little a little close-up. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was fun, that you, oh my god, I bit my tongue. I hope that you were able to take something away from this video, whether it was the love and self-care advice, leave that shit relationship while you have the chance, or if you simply just learn how to, like, I don't know, match like your lip color to your attire or something. I hope that you took something away from this video. So if you did, if you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that notification bell, you know, a little go ahead and knock her out. Hit that subscribe button so we can keep these videos rolling. It just shows me that you guys are appreciative and support what I'm doing, and I need that in order to grow. Okay, how am I gonna grow if you don't support me, boo? Make it make sense. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for today's video. I love you so much. Appreciate you for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.